Alright, this is Defender, EG1. It starts with a whole bunch of swells, and you don't really have to play the exact notes that they play. Um, there's a couple of patterns that they do. So there's basically there's notes that are acceptable notes to play, any of the notes in the scale. So those are the first three. Play any of those notes and just kind of, but I'll show you two or three of the patterns that they do. So the first three that I think would be good to play. So when they first come in, it's right after the first verse, and it's on the D string on the 4th fret, and then it goes 4, 6, 8, 6. That's all it is. And you want to make sure that you have some gain so that it fills up some space there with your swells. And then from there, there's one other pattern that he does a lot. On the G string on the 6th fret, you kind of lead into it with this, and then you hit the 6th fret on the B string, and you just slide up to that, and that's really kind of it, and you let that go, and then you come back down to just come back down to something lower, and then the pattern in the actual chorus is, sorry, no, that's wrong. It's 6, and then 11, and then it comes down to a 7, but he doesn't always hit that. Sometimes he just kind of lets it go. Right, and then he also sometimes will go hit both of those strings and slide them up. And then, really, you've kind of got some freedom. So just kind of play around with what sounds good. Oh, and then there's one other one that he does a lot, is in the pre-chorus. He does that first pattern, 4, 6, 8, 6, he reverses it. That's in the pre-chorus. And then it's goes back to does that one. But really, you can just kind of mess around. Then there's the lead in the instrumental part, which is up here. It starts on the 11th fret on the B string, and then the 14th, and you're kind of in this box. Those are all the notes you'll play. It's 11, 14, 11, 13, and 14 on the B and the E respectively. So it's like this: 11, 14, and then 13 on the E, and up to 14, and then down to the down to the B string on the 14th fret, 11th fret, excuse me. So it's 11, 14, 13, up to 14, and then back down to 11 on the B string. And then the same little thing, 11, 14, and then 11 on the E string. And then you come back down to the 14th on the B. So all that in slow motion. If I can do it. Turn some of this delay stuff off. just end on that note. Just let it fade out. You got a little bit of space, and then you've got these raked chords. First time without any gain, it's gonna be you're gonna just bar on the 6th fret, these 3 strings, right? And then with your pinky, you'll bar the 9th fret, and then that's your first one. And then your second one is going to be like a D right here. However you want to play it, you can either keep that bar and put your first finger down, or it can be like this. But it's just 6, 7, 6. I usually play like this just because I'm used to playing that shape, just because it's a D shape, and that's easier for me than that, but you can do it however you want. That's your first chord. That's your second chord. Your third chord is the same as the first one. And then your last one is going to be 8, 7, 9. So it's like this. I just play it like this with this bar still here, because then you're going right back to this one, so it's easier to transition. So it's 6, 9, 9, 6, 7, 6, 6, 9, 9, and then 8, 7, 9. And then when you start building up, so you'll do that twice, and then you'll kick your gain on, and you're going to start hitting them like that, and the chords there are a little bit different. Your first one is going to be that D. And your second one is going to be that, you're going to just put down that 8, so it's going to be 8, 7, 6. You're not going to do the 9. So it's... And then that one. And back. And then you're going to, the next time right after that, you're going to be hitting them in 8th notes. And it's different chords again. Almost the same. So same thing first. D. And then you put that 8th fret on the G down. And then you take that D shape and you slide it up to the 13th fret. And then your last chord is going to be just like your first chord here. It's just going to be 11, 14, 14. And then you get to the bridge, or I guess it's the chorus that just hits, and that's going to be this D up here, and then slide down to this D here, so the D shape on the 13th, and then the D shape on the 6th, and then your pinky down, or however you want to make it, if you want to do it like this. But it's D, D, and then D with the extra on the G string, so it's 8, 7, 6 there. And then that's all you're gonna do. And then it switches and it does 8th notes and it builds up, and then the last chorus is just the same chords rocking out. And then that's it, and it tags, it's the same thing. So I will play the track without the electric guitar part in it for the swells and stuff, and I'll just do my own swells, just because I'm not going to do the exact same ones as him, and you can do your own thing too.
1, 2, 2, intro, 2, 3, 4.
Don't swell at the beginning. I was just making sure I was in the right spot.
Verse.
Just make sure you have a good bit of delay and reverb and some gain.
Interlude. Verse. Pre-chorus.
This is reversed.
Chorus. Vamp. Verse. Drums in. Pre-chorus. Chorus. Chorus.
Can we open it up here?
Build. Instrumental. All in. Instrumental. Breakdown. Bridge. Bridge. Slowly build. Bridge.
Gain up.
Build. 2. Intro, 2, 3.
Well, that's it. That's Defender EG1.